Greetings YouTube, got a few things to run through. First of all, Horizon Forbidden West, it's out soon, very soon. So soon you've probably already pre-ordered it. It's out on the 18th of February, that's like 2 days away. If you haven't pre-ordered it yet, and you're not aware of this little fact, you need to be aware of it because the PS5 version of the game is 70 quid. The PS4 version is 60 quid, 10 quid less, last gen. But the PS4 version comes with a free upgrade to the PS5 digital edition. And it also looks like the PS5 version comes with a free downgrade to the PS4 version as well, I think. Well, in other words, you can pay either 60 quid for both or 70 quid for both. And that's assuming, of course, you're fine with having the digital versions. Me, personally, I'd rather have the discs than be at the whim of corporate turning their servers and by extension access to the game off, but that's just me. If you don't mind the digital version though, you may as well save yourself the 10 quid and get the PS4 version, because you'll still get the PS5 version. Other editions are available, of course, at increasingly eye-watering prices. God. But none of them have any DLC or season passes attached. They're just extras outside the game, either digital stuff like cosmetics or that big statue of the big woolly mammoth, that kind of thing. Just be aware though, that if you do want to buy the cheaper version, the PlayStation Store on the PS5 does not list the cheaper version. It only lists the more expensive 70 quid PS5 version. The cheaper 60 quid PS4 version has been delisted on the PS5 console. It's not that, I'm making it sound more complicated than it is. I am certain that it's deliberate, that they've deliberately delisted the cheaper one to make you go for the more expensive one. If you want to take advantage of the cheaper option, you have to buy it through like a mobile app or one of the PC storefront. You can't go through the PS5, it won't let you. Or you could just go to a shop. Does anybody know what a shop is these days? Also in the realm of Bloodrayne, and the cheats are back! The cheats are back! Yes! You know, back in the day, forgive me for getting a bit overly excited. You know, back in the day, I used to cheat a lot. Like games like Doom, Duke Nukem 3D, you used to press the keys on the keyboard to get the various things activated. Grand Theft Auto. Every time you get chased by the cops, just spawn a tank in the middle of the street and give them hell. Used to do that a lot. I don't do it so much anymore though. And not just because video games don't allow it these days, unless the game in question is called Conan Exiles, of course, but because it just makes it too easy for me. For me, it kind of takes the challenge out of it, and it's not as much fun. I just don't find it as fun as I used to. Anyway, just remember that if you want to enable cheats from the main menu, you now can. And they do all work now. They all work! Apparently they removed the cheats so you couldn't cheat the trophy system, or at least that's what I heard. Well, now cheats disable trophies, which is what everyone, including myself, was saying they should have done in the first bloody place. But now they're back, and I ain't complaining. And in case you've forgotten what all the cheats were, you're welcome. Also, Bloodrayne 2 cheats are back. Yeah, they did both at the same time. Here are the cheats for that. Yeah, actually the cheat list is a lot longer than this, but this is the master code, and this unlocks absolutely everything. Cutscenes, levels, outfits, cheats, you name it, it unlocks it. It's the only code you ever need. damn, I love gratuitous dismemberment. What was I saying about this not being fun anymore? Also, this joke. It's only taken me 20 years to spot it. And finally, Cyberpunk 2077. My goodness, it's been a rocky road, hasn't it? So much hype, so didn't live up to it. Now, that's not to say the game was bad, and it still isn't. I actually quite like it. It's just not the mind-blowing, pant-wetting experience it was bigged up to be, you know what I mean? It was riddled with bugs when it came out, so much so it was taken off some digital storefronts. At least one of those was the PlayStation Store, and the developers have spent most of their time just trying to fix the goddamn thing. Well, the PS5 upgrade is here. Free PS5 upgrade if you still have your PS4 copy. I mean, if you have your PS4 digital copy, then technically you still have it, so you should have access to it anyway. But I've still got my disc. As I say, I quite liked it, so I never got rid of it. And having played a few hours of it, it's still the same game. There are some minor changes here and there. Not sure when they happened. I don't know if they've happened for the PS5 version or the PS4 version implemented them for... I don't know. But the stealth skill tree, it's been renamed to ninjutsu. Completely pointlessly, as far as I can tell. And the skill tree layouts appear to have changed. Completely pointlessly, as far as I can tell. I don't have a photographic memory on what all the skills were. I'm assuming they've just changed positions. In which case, yeah, completely pointless change. It does load quicker. It's noticeably quicker. And it takes, as quite a few people have remarked, with other PS5 games versus PS4s, this one takes up less memory on your hard drive than the PS4 version. Not including the mysterious other memory category. Because nobody knows what the fuck that is. Oh, and every time the game gives you info through your implants, like it says, ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's that? Oh, there's a problem with your chip. Now, the PS5 controller speaker makes a god-awful racket. It's really loud and annoying. It's so bad, I could barely hear the game over the top of it. Go to the dashboard, go to the PlayStation 5 dashboard, press the PlayStation button on the controller, select sound, go to controller speaker and turn the bugger down. You'll be glad you did. And with all the empty and closed storefronts across the city, you'd think there'd be a hairdresser or two by now, wouldn't you? There isn't. Apart from all that, nearly 5 hours in, no crashes or bugs of any kind. In fact, the closest thing I could find to a bug was on the PlayStation dashboard itself. Because I had both, I'm presuming because I had both the PS4 and PS5 versions on the same hard drive, the PS4 version, the little disc icon told me that yes, the disc is in the machine. Flip to the left and oh, the PS5 version says there isn't a disc in the machine. I think it was a little bit confused. Although that confusion seemed to evaporate as soon as I deleted the PS4 version. So, it's not even a problem with the game. No crashes, no bugs, no nothing after 5 hours. And this game is a game that crashes after, I don't know, let's say a couple of hours, normally. As if that's normal. I'm also very pleased to report that athletics as a skill is way better than it used to be. After about 5 hours of missions and random exploring, running around all over the place, athletics was at level 2. And I haven't even stolen the chip yet. And I wasn't trying to power it up. Normally I barely get athletics up to a quarter by the time I've got the chip out of the tower, out of the hotel. It's way faster to upgrade. Jury's out as to whether it'll stay like that, because to get it to level 2 it required 500 points, and level 3 requires 925. Almost twice as many. So I suspect it's not going to stay very easy to power up, but it is nice to see it going up faster than normal. At long bloody last.